The 2021 NFL Draft is in the books, and we are here to give you guys draft grades for the New York Giants. Kadarius Toney was the pick in round 1, number 20, after a rare trade down by Dave Gettleman, who may or may not actually be making these trades. Azeez Ojulari in the second round. Aaron Robinson in the third, the cornerback out of Central Florida. ELERSON Smith, the edge rusher from Northern Iowa. Then on day 3, Gary Brightwell and RODARIUS Williams. Only 6 picks this year for the New York Giants in the 2021 NFL Draft. The trades they made will benefit them in the 2022 draft class here. So grade the Giants draft. And I'm going to give my grade here in just a second, and then we'll break down each of the players taken. A, B, C, D, or F. Get your votes in right now. I'm giving the Giants draft grade here a B-. I like the trade down, and that's going to really benefit their grade next year. 6 picks is fairly light, but for the most part, this was a good draft. Frankly, one of my bigger concerns is the fit of Kadarius Toney. I like the player. I had a second-round grade. I'm taking him at 20. You're drafting close enough there in the right range. What concerned me the most for Toney is that I think you might have to scheme for him early. And guess who's not going to scheme well for Kadarius Toney? I think that's Jason Garrett. So at the beginning of his career, I am concerned there's going to be a bit of an adjustment period because I don't think Toney is the right guy for Jason Garrett. I don't think that fit is exactly what they're searching for there. But long term, I think he'll end up being okay there as long as the outfield stuff ends up not being a concern. Had a breakout year for Florida, offers game-breaking ability. If you can get him the ball in space, there's going to be success there for the New York Giants. My favorite pick of theirs by far was Azeez Ojulari, who fell because of a knee concern. Dropped him all the way down from, I thought, maybe a top 20 pick to barely going in the top 50, fills a significant need for the Giants. A legitimate edge rusher on the outside will come in, and I would not be surprised if Ojulari ends up starting. He was a top 30 player for me, another second-round grade, but guess what? Look at where you got him. That makes it absolutely worth it in the end. So I love that pick there by the New York Giants getting Ojulari in round 2. Aaron Robinson, I am fine with this one. The value's about right, 74 on my big board. He's 71 in terms of the draft selection there. What intrigues me is this is another year in which the Giants have added a nickel corner. They did it last year with Darnay Holmes. They played plenty on the outside. The Dave Gettleman regime is suddenly veering away from just loving defensive tackles to loving cornerbacks, which is fine. I think you always want cornerbacks there. I think it's a fine pick here for the Giants. Not my favorite one, but this is not a bad pick by any stretch of the imagination. Again, a B- grade overall. It's good. That's what you want in the end. They also double-dipped at the edge rusher spot, which is interesting. I'm okay with it there. ELERSON Smith was number 143 overall on my big board. He goes number 116. So a little bit of a reach, but not by a whole lot there. Didn't quite test as well as I was hoping for at his size. I think ideally, the Giants think they found their 2 bookend edge rushers long term, although we've done that song and dance before with New York. So not a bad pick. Not my favorite pick here out of ELERSON Smith, who I do think will end up being more of maybe a number 3, number 4 edge rusher, but a rotation piece for this team moving forward. Gary Brightwell was their worst pick. Now, it did come in the 6th round, barely in the top 200, so it's fine. The further along you get in the draft, the harder it is to actually have a bad pick there. But Brightwell, I just don't think there's anything special there. I don't mind going after a different backup for Saquon Barkley. I didn't mind that idea of filling a need there. But Brightwell, I didn't think he was really worth drafting, as you can tell by my undrafted free agent grade. Clearly the Giants disagree with me. It's all good in the end there. We will see exactly what impact he has. RODARIUS Williams here was the other selection, another cornerback, as the Giants just keep adding guys. By the way, this is Greedy Williams' older brother. Yes, you heard me correctly. That is his older brother out of Oklahoma State. I had him as about a late round pick, so no issues there. Again, just kind of weird to see them double up on corner again in this year's class. So be honest with me. What was your favorite draft pick here by the New York Giants? For me, it was Azeez Ojulari by a wide margin. But I want to hear from you guys. Get your votes in right now in the comments section.